Hey everyone, it's Road to Retire. So I've been trying the Amazon Influencer Program for about a month now. I'm going to go over my experience, how much I've made, and just some tips and tricks that I've been using personally to try and get more sales. So hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe if you want to see my journey of trying to retire early. Let's get into it. Now, just to be safe, I'm not going to show my earnings page because apparently if you show the whole page, you risk, I don't know, apparently you're not allowed to do that. So here you go from May 9th to June 8th, essentially a month of time. I've earned $125 and I'm very happy with that number considering, I just started just getting my feet wet. And here are some tips and tricks that I've learned in my first month. First tip is pretty obvious. Upload as many videos as you possibly can in as short as time frame as you can. So it takes about an hour, a day for your videos to get approved from the review process to published. That's assuming that you're already in the program and you're not going through the initial first 3 videos. But you need to put out as much content as you possibly can. So after a month, I have 45 of these videos currently sitting on Amazon. And honestly, I feel like I don't have enough in there. As you can see, this one is only 10 seconds long. So it's our second highest viewed, but it's only 10 seconds long. 2 of those have converted into sales. Views are very important. Now, a lot of people argue, are thumbnails important? I don't know if you need a designated thumbnail, but the picture should be pretty appealing. And I notice ones like this one here, which is my highest viewed ones, where if you have some kind of writing, so it's like generally like a thumbnail, but not like, you're taking a lot of time to do it. I just like take a snapshot of my video and then add text. Like this wicker patio furniture, this desk, this patio set. A lot of my ones with a like pseudo thumbnail, I guess you could call it, do better. In terms of timing, so you can see I have one here for 40 seconds, 10 seconds, 44 seconds, 25 seconds. So there's confusion as to whether or not you will get paid if shorter ones are viewed. And I just said that 2 of these have sold and it's only 10 seconds long. So what gives? So if your video is under 30 seconds, you need the entire video to be watched and then the purchase to happen in order for you to make any commission. So just be aware that if you're going to make a short video, you got to make sure that whoever's watching it has to be enlightened, enthralled, whatever term you want to use, for the entire duration of the video, or else you won't get a sale. Even if something like it's 10 seconds and they only view 9 seconds, which is the average view duration here, you will not get a sale. Now, videos longer than 30 seconds, as long as they view at least 30 seconds of your video and then they go to make a purchase, you will get commission. So it is my general tip to try your best to make videos above 30 seconds, but keep in mind, when you're making these videos above 30 seconds, longer form, maybe even over a minute, do not waste time, okay? And Amazon makes it very clear in their review process and their rule set that, like, when you're uploading videos, don't waste time. Don't, trying to fluff things up. Don't do a boring unboxing video where you're just slowly taking things out. If you're going to do an unboxing, rip it open, maybe do fast motion just to get all the pieces out. Keep the audience engaged. That's the word I was looking for earlier, engaged. And just keep the ball rolling. Do not waste time, and you'll get a higher conversion rate of sales. So that's my first couple of tips. Upload very often, as much as you possibly can. I would recommend above 30 seconds. And if you can do a pseudo thumbnail with some text on it, in my experience in my first month, it seems to do better than the ones that do not have any text and it's just a picture. My next tip would be, be as direct as possible with your title. So I think the reason that my top selling one and my top viewed one is this posture support thing, it's because it's 6'5" man with sciatica. So to the point, someone who gets a posture support is often going to have, problems with like their neck, their back, lower back, seating. And I think me mentioning that I have sciatica kind of connects with more people in this way. So, know your audience when you're trying to sell a specific product. So, if I'm trying to sell the posture support, I'm not going to gear my video towards like little kids who like video games or something like that. Know your audience. And also, some things are good if you have a certain niche about you. So not only like, do I have sciatica issues, I also am 6'5", so I'm taller. So oftentimes in my review, one is down here as well, tall man reviews. A lot of times that can be a thing that a lot of people are looking for, especially what I notice, and I'll get into this in a little bit, with clothing is that tall, height, and your weight. If you're honest about it, it gets good results. And right here in the thumbnail, it's hard to see now, but I have it also, I say in the video, 6'5", 240 pounds. So you know exactly what you're getting when you're looking at this video of, you know, what the makeup of this person is. And a lot of times for something like this, since I'm tall, a lot of shorter people look at it, well, if it's good for a taller guy, it's obviously going to be good for me too. So bear in mind, like if you have some kind of injury or specialty, you know, maybe you're doing makeup and you have a weird foundation, or like your face is asymmetrical or something like that. Maybe you're reviewing a hair product and you have cowlicks, or, you know, any sorts of things that you can specialize in just based on the type of whatever you have, personality or, you know, physical features and attributes. Make sure you capitalize on it. The next tip I want to get into, and if we click upload date here. So one of my most recent ones I did was this Hawaiian shirt one, right? And again, 6'5", 240 pounds. I just published this on June 3rd, and I already got 2 or 3 sales from it. So usually I do not get sales that fast when I just post up a video. So this brings me to my next point. Seasonality is extremely important. So don't go posting like plastic pumpkins or pumpkin decorations right now in June. Wait until you get to late September, early October to start doing stuff. Get seasonal. Hawaiian shirts are going to sell in the summer. It's just natural. So I already noticed that I posted this in June 3rd, the perfect time for summer, and it's only 7 seconds long, and I already converted like 2 or 3 people for sales. So that's awesome. And I was going to do one for my swim trunks, but I can't seem to find them because I know I bought those on Amazon. Just keep that in mind. Seasonality is very important. Don't advertise a winter coat in the middle of July. Okay, you're not going to get any sales, and by the time winter does roll around, you're not guaranteed to be the first video that pops up anymore because your video is old at that point. So keep in mind, again, your audience, your target audience for that time specifically, it's very important. Another thing to keep in mind is that the price of your product is very important. Now, it is very important that when you do a review, do not mention the price at all. Amazon is very explicit about that. You cannot mention the price. Sometimes I'll say things like, oh, it's a good budget option, or, you know, keep in mind, it's not like the more expensive options, but do not specifically mention any prices. But that being said, this Pasha's report is above and beyond my bestseller. I've sold about 24, 25 of them now, and that's great. I'm very thankful for that. But at the same time, they're only like a $30 product. So I'm getting like 45, 50 cents commission for each of these. So it doesn't matter if it's my number one product. If I'm only getting 45 cents a piece, you know, you're not going to make a living getting 45 cents a day. So this is emphasized by, you saw how much earnings I made, 125. Well, I think about $60 of that came from one sale of this wicker patio furniture, and that cost $1,500. I only converted one sale, and it was $60. So I would have to sell like 100 of these copper fit supports just to match my one patio furniture sale. So if you have higher ticket items in your house or your friend's house or whatever it is, make sure you do a review of it. And not only do a review of it, make sure you do a really good review of it. So this wicker patio furniture one, I have multiple angles. I emphasize how tall I am in the video. I emphasize how long it took to build it, how it looks with the fireplace in the middle, different layouts. So expensive ones, you want to make sure you do a really good job. The other big ticket item that I sold was this stay-at-home job desk. My wife put this desk together. She's currently using it for her office downstairs. And I sold one and it was like $25 or $30. So as you can see, just from those two alone, one sale, that makes up like 75 to 80% of all of my revenue for 1 month. I've sold over like 35 items, but these 2 items alone account for more than 75% of my sales. So it's very important to keep that in mind, that bigger ticket items are going to be your big money makers. So I just did a review of today of my Vitamix blender, which is usually north of $250. So I'm just hoping to get a couple there, and hopefully that would be like a $5 to $10 commission. Commission does vary depending on the product. It goes anywhere from 1% to 10%. I noticed that a lot of my items tend to go for 2% commission, but the wicker patio furniture went for 4%. So keep in mind, some items do have really good commission. I mean, getting $60 for one sale of patio furniture, in my opinion, is just amazing. It pays to know what type of product price-wise and who your audience is and who it appeals to. So of my Amazon sales, as you can see on the screen now, of the 125, 117 are on Amazon, meaning it's the videos that are on the Amazon page and people are watching at least 30 seconds or the full short video and then going through the purchase. But I do have almost $8 of off Amazon, and it's through product links. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of the more expensive items that I review, I also put on a YouTube channel, a secondary YouTube channel that I don't promote at all. I just put products in, and let's flip it here. So the channel's name is Scott Reviews. It only has 2 subscribers. However, it does have a decent amount of views for only posting reviews. It has 1,000, wow, actually I'm amazed, but it has 1,000 views, and all I do is pretty much copy over the same video that I put on Amazon. And the key here is make sure you have the entire description of the Amazon product in your description somewhere. So the entire Amazon description of this product: design a darts, durable dartboard surround ring, multiple colors. Make sure you put the whole thing in your description. It doesn't have to be the first line, or it doesn't have to be the title of your video, but just make sure you have it in, because what's going to happen usually is that people are going to just copy and paste it in Amazon, paste it into Google, and then hopefully, since YouTube is owned by Google, because you have the entire description in your YouTube video, your video could pop up as a potential option. And that has happened for me, and that's how I made $8 in sales off Amazon using a link. So in the comments here, if we close this out, you see I have a pinned comment and it says link if interested in purchasing, and then I have the link, and these links you can get from the Amazon page. If you're in the influencer program, you can just go to the top of the bar and then click text, and then there you go. You can just paste this text into here, and then you just pin the comment, and there you go. If people want to purchase it through your YouTube review, then they can just click the link right there, and you get the same amount of commission as if it were through the Amazon website. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the Amazon Influencer Program. Again, just quick recap. Put as many videos out there as you can. Know what season it is. Know your audience. Do not dilly-dally in your videos. Get straight to the point. Do not mention price. Be cognizant of how much your items are worth. Something worth $1 is not going to get you jack in commission. Emphasize and really take your time on more expensive items, because those will be your bread and butter to try and make this a sustainable business model. Try to push into other outlets like I have into YouTube. If you do all of this and you're very consistent, you will see some kind of success using the Amazon Influencer Program. How much success you want to see all depends on how much effort you put out there and how high quality your content is. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give a like if I provided any good information for you. Let me know if you have any experience with the Amazon Influencer Program. I really enjoyed making this video. I really enjoyed talking about it. It's one of the side hustles that I do that I'm most excited about. The Amazon Influencer Program, doing these YouTube videos, it's what I like. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see how much I can make off the Amazon Influencer Program, YouTube, any other side hustles I do, and my 10-10-10 daily challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.